in 3:20, and Murray Brown has got a brace of runners in here, which is an outstanding achievement in itself, and he has Hemisphere the favourite, and Bodine Bad Babe, if she could somehow get dragged into the race, has got a sprint.
And they may look to go straight behind Twist and Shout. If they're thinking they can lead with Hemisphere, they may look to go to 3 deep the fence with the number 10, because we've seen today, lead, trail, 3 deep is the place to be, and that's going to be the case, I would have thought, of most of the races. I don't see this quite being that simple. I do see a lot of pressure here. I see horses going forward in this race, and therefore it may not be just a simple lead trail. I'm not entirely convinced Hemisphere is going to hold up in barrier 1 either, but as we've already seen, it is from Saffin in the previous. It's very hard to cross the inside horse if it has any momentum at the gate, and it does have a clean gate itself.
You've got the Greg Brodie colours in your 3 in Alexis. What are we to make of her? I wasn't convinced about her workout at all here last week.
No, she's a very unconvincing horse. She's just an outstandingly fast horse over 400 metres. If that 400 metres is in clear air at the end of a race where they've gone hard, it could be profitable. If it isn't, and she has to burn down the back straight, she's got no chance at all. So quite simply, she's going to need a miracle. She has the miracle man in the sulky Tony Filly.
Sure does. $12.50 and $3.60 if you want to take that risk. There are some fillies who are heading forward here at the right time of the season for the duels, and World of Dreams is certainly one of those, number 5, and she ran a very nice workout here last week as well.
She's been allowed to miss a few races along the way. She hasn't gone through the whole Triple Crown of the Sales, the Caduceus Club Classic and the Sire Stakes, so that's helped her. She is going forward at the right time. She's by Dream Away, so she's quite tough. Her home track, lots of advantages for her. What concerns me a touch is she may be wide on the track and she may need them to go very hard, but I do see that happening. There's gate speed here in some form from the 1, the 2, the 4, the 6, the 7 and the 8. That really opens up the race. 2 ways of looking at this race. If you think the favourite's going to lead Hemisphere, you need to be on it and you need to cover on Twist and Shout, who'll be trailing it. If you think it's going to get crossed, then the entire race does change complexion. The big plunge horse, oh, how good's that? A hedgehog. We're hoping he gets off the track, and
it's not in slow-mo.
To be honest, the bookies have had that shoved up their nose today, the hedgehog, because they really are hurting. Here he is, he's off the track. That's a blessing for us all. But talking about L'Oreal, it's been the plunge horse here, number 6. $4.90 in the tote now. The bookies gave $10, taking a line through their form today to win. L'Oreal was good at the workouts here last week, did have a problem 2 weeks ago, but Jeff Small has been very, very happy with the horse in the last sort of 4 to 5 days. I think she's a big winning chance. She does have very high gate speed. She can get nervous behind the gate in that last 30 seconds before dispatch. That's a concern. If she does handle things well, L'Oreal, she's half a chance of going forward. I don't see number 1, Hemisphere, as a certain leader here.
Okay, and Rumball, of course, got extreme speed, and she showed that more earlier in the season when she was buzzed up a lot more than some of these other things.
Not a great sight to see her sweating up. She's had a long season. A lot of times when a horse starts to sweat up before races or starts to pull in a race, it means they've had enough. They want to get the race over and done with, so they start to get excited before the race and want to get it over and finished. That means they're coming to the end of the line. Often you'll see horses pull in the last race of a campaign. I think this may be a race too far for her.
Closing in on start time, they'll score up in behind the mobile, running bang to time here in the harness duels. This is race number 4. It's the beginning of a $250,000 terminating pick 6. The Kumu Trotting Club 2-year-old Diamond. Of course, as all the races are today, over a mile. Some very quick times under overcast skies here as well. And calling all the action for us is Tony Lee.
Behind the mobile as they're about to head up into the back of the track. Twist and Shout off the second row. Bodine Bad Babe, Arden's Darling, Maggie Fitzgerald and Alexis the outside of the front row. All right, they're heading down towards the 1 mile starting point. The Kumu Trotting Club 2-year-old Diamond. They're going to run for the money. Stand by for the starts. Racing Sancier left the mobile very well. Over on the inside, Hemisphere's trying to hold the markers. Laura Ellis pushed forward by Butcher and Rumble right around the outside. Twist and Shout got a lovely run through. Delight Me in the centre. World of Dreams the outside. Whipping through over on the inside is Bodine Bad Babe. Back in behind those runners then is Arden's Darling. The inside of that runner is Maggie Fitzgerald. A little wider out as Arden Banner, and Alexis has gone back to be the last one. And they put up that first call. corner in 27.7. They are smoking. Sonsier comes down to us just in front. Over on the inside of it though, Hemisphere's pushing through. John Hay won't hand up, and the favourite leads the circuit to go in the 2-year-old Diamond. Sonsier second, and Twist and Shout now third on the inside. Laura Ella has the 1-1 as they run to the half pole. Back over on the inside, Bodine Bad Babe. The outside of that is Rumball, Arden Bannon, Olak, 3 wide, so presses on. The second quarter has come up in 29 even. Onto the back of Arden Bannon, then is Alexis. In the centre, Delight Me. Back over on the inside, Maggie Fitzgerald. World of Dreams now second to last, and Arden's Darlin is last of all. Down the back they run in the 2-year-old Diamond, and this other Hemisphere just in front. Sonsier is second, and Twist and Shout is third over on the inside now, getting a lovely run. The plunge horse Laura Ella's had a lovely run as they work to the quarter pole now. They're about to come down the side in the 2-year-old Diamond. The third quarter came up in 30.6. Arden's Banner's off and around them. Bodine's Bad Babe's getting up on the inside, and Alexis is taking off as they turn and go now. And Hemisphere in front. Laura Ella's laying down the gauntlet on the outside and strides to the lead. Twist and Shout is coming out and after it. Then Bodine's Bad Babe and Hemisphere. Laura Ella, Twist and Shout's trying to get her, but she's a great pacing filly down towards the line. Laura Ella the prize. Second, Twist and Shout. Bodine Bad Babe third. Hemisphere, Arden Banner behind them, Alexis. Delight Me, World of Dreams in that group of horses, as two has been Maggie Fitzgerald, Arden's Darlin, and Rumball, and further away Sonsier. Just missed what happened to that in the early stages of the race, but has come home a distant last. Too Good, number 6. Laura Ella. Stable made a changeover. David Butcher got a lovely run, produced her on the corner. Twist and Shout followed through off the trail. Couldn't get her though, about a length and a half in it at the line. And then the stablemates, Bodine Bad Babe and Hemisphere. The Cumu Trotting Club 2-year-old Diamond, Laura Ella will win.
The 2-year-old filly by Christian Cullen out of Black Mare, a Falcon Sealster mare. Jeff Small, the trainer at Patamahoe. David Butcher, the driver. It was a punishing opening quarter there. Hemisphere taken on by the 50-1 shot Sonsier, and David Butcher slotted into the 1-1.
And the time here will be very, very quick indeed. In fact, the fillies may have gone close to sub 156, even close to 155, which would be close to the national record. A stunning win there from Laura Ella and that team, Jeff Small and David Butcher.
156.5, the previous record. Lizzie McGuire last year in the Jewels.
1-8-13, 6-9-10, 1-8-13. The mile 155.9. It's a championship and New Zealand record. 3/4 in 128.1. The half in 59.1. The quarter in 28.4. The margins 1 1/4 lengths, 2 1/2 lengths, 2 1/4 lengths. 6, 9, 10, 1, 8, 13. All official race for the Cumu Trotting Club 2-year-old Diamond.
And about to come back.
Another uppercut for the bookies. Lorella tipped out the